Hey guys, it's Tuesday, August 4th. We had a nice day. We had a good bit of rain here earlier in the day, which kind of cleaned everything up, but she's clearing it up a little bit now. It's about 5 in the afternoon. I was sleeping a little bit. I still seem to be sleeping a pretty good bit with this, but I think I'm on the mend. The bumples are starting to clear up pretty good, and I'm feeling I'm getting my strength back. I'm able to eat good now, so my wife's cooking me real yummy stuff, so I'm eating good and starting to feel a little bit better. But we had last week, they announced they were going to do this big lockdown because of this COVID baloney, and then they scheduled it for, it was supposed to be the 1st and it was scheduled to the 3rd. Now I think we're going to the 18th, and then there was a deal with a bunch of these healthcare workers. He screamed at the president, and you could see he was kind of ticked at how they did it. So it's like a MGCQ, I don't know what that just means, modified or something. So everything's with the pass again. You can't really go. My wife had to go up to the barangay to get us some stuff, saying we live here. We're doing some stuff with the bank right now, and they want, it's just ridiculous how much stuff they want, even though we have other accounts and they already got all that stuff. You go to do another one, they want more. It's the same people too, so that's a little bit aggravating. I liked my 2 banks I had in the States that I used for years and years. I could call them on the phone and have them do changes, open something, do whatever I want. Both of them, the one in California and the one in the Midwest. So, here it's just too many of the folks here at the banks don't know what they're doing, and they're afraid to move. They're afraid to do anything. We actually had one lady in there just cancel everything, because she wasn't sure what to do, and they're so afraid of making mistakes in this country. It's unbelievable. Yet they make huge ones every day on other stuff. So very strange. But I just saw a article on here on YouTube. I think it was from Fox News, and they had on there that there was like 600,000 false positives where people weren't even tested. They would just get a call and say, you came up positive, and then they had to prove that they weren't. And here's the funny thing. Hi, sweetheart.
Hello.
And the real funny thing is, they're trying to, the more numbers they get saying that people got it and they're asymptomatic, they're just diluting the death numbers, so it's turning into a big nothing burger. There's my sweetie. She's not gonna look. Hello. You're caught. You can't run away. My little sweetie went up and got some stuff. Fruits, I believe it's fruits and stuff like that, so we're doing okay. I got all my transfers done this month. We're getting everything paid off. I got one more bill to pay, and we're pretty much done, so that's good. Our electric bill was low. They got it all adjusted up right. Our water bill was low. That's been adjusted again also. So we got a couple really low bills this month, so I'm kind of happy about that. But I hope all you folks are doing good. I know my beautiful little Dolly's doing really good. She got some nice new clothes. We were able to get out before this lockdown, and I wasn't feeling the best, but we shot into the mall, and we found the mall close to here. And we found a clothes store, and they had a really good deal on kids' clothes, and it's nice stuff. It's not the real crappy cheap stuff. This is some real nice stuff, a lot of it made right here in the Philippines with the tag on it, and we got them some real nice colorful stuff. Washed them already. There's no fading or anything like some of the stuff. You get that stuff from China and you wash it once or twice and it's just so drab and dull looking, it doesn't even look like a kid should wear it. But we got some really nice stuff. I washed it right off the bat, and looks great, and we've just found some fantastic deals. So I was there. We went all the way out to go to a Japanese bike store. I had run over my son's bike, and it's pretty well mangled. Tried to straighten it out, it just broke. So that's not happening. Hey, bub, say hi. Say hello. Pancake man. And so we're going to go to the Japanese place, and our neighbors had gone there, and it was way the heck back in. I mean, it was just ridiculous how far in we had to go to these Barron guys and no room, you know, in the car. It really sucked. And then they weren't willing to deal with us. My neighbor went over there and dealt with them. But it comes again, you know, they seen an American and they wanted $4,400 for this bike that would have been perfect for my son. It was kind of nice, and they were going to fix it up a little bit, and I says, hey, how about we get it for $4? No. Okay, how about 41? I even went up to 43.50, and they were just no. And I says, okay, so for 50 pesos, no sale, right? No. I grabbed my wife, let's get out of here. You can't deal with these people. They deal with everybody else but a foreigner, so they can just kiss my butt. I'll never go back there again. You know, this is what I get. I told the neighbor that, and he was just shaking his head. He goes, oh, mine, they knocked like $3,000 off mine. You know, and I'm like, I think his was the same thing, 44, and he got it for 35. So it was 900 he got off. And they get them, and they're kind of crappy looking and dusty. They've been in a warehouse, I guess, and then they fix them up. They paint them. They make sure everything's working right on them. He got his daughter one, and it's really nice. And I would like to got a couple. I'd like to got one for me. I'd like to got one for my wife and my son. But I'm just like anyone else. Give me a deal, I'll buy something. Don't give me a deal, buy. It's you can buy either way. I'm either gonna buy or I'm gonna bye. So, you know, I'm just tired of getting this from the Filipinos. I know when foreigners come into the U.S., most folks will give them a break, especially out in the country. They'll give them a break because they know they're coming from far away. But in this country, if you come here, they just look at you as a big money pit. You know, somebody to screw if they can, and they have no care for you as they trying to extract the maximum amount of money out of you. End of story. And they won't make a sale because of it. With me, anyway. It just won't happen. I watched a guy one time trying to barter with somebody up at Alabang at the mall, and they weren't coming down, and he just wound up paying it. And I says, hey, you know something? That's double. You know, that's double the price. He says, yeah, well, what am I going to do? I said, walk away. You know. So, but that's very strange. What are you looking for?
The red glasses.
I don't know where the red. Oh, they're in here. Open up. Put them on. She's going to put on her rickshaw glasses. We got lots of rickshaw glasses now.
Can I have that one? This one?
No.
What?
There you go. All right, you can try on the red ones. Here, let's see what they look like. There you go. I just see red.
I also.
Well, let's see. What about you, bub? Let's see. How about these ones? All right. All right, don't break them. There we go.
Black.
Okay, there we got our little rickshaws there. Hey, let me see your face, mister. Can you say anything? Okay, well, don't take them in and break them. Don't let Mumu get them. We can't let Mumu touch anything like that because in a half a second he'll just grab them by the lenses and twist them, and you got two pieces in his hands. We should have named him Conan the Destroyer. He breaks everything. We got him a new thing of crayons. Every one of them's broke. So I have the bigger kids got their own crayons, and they have to hide stuff because he gets in and just smashes it and breaks it. That's his way. And boy, I'll tell you what, I'm not liking it. I don't like buying stuff for him because it's just broken. You know, I don't like to buy him toys. So don't touch the lenses. You never touch the lenses on glasses, buddy. So I never like to buy him anything because he just breaks it. Dorothy takes care of everything she gets. She puts it up. She's got her certain spots. She's got her little container she puts it in. And if she finds a nice bag or something, like me, I'm organized here. I got my bag here with all the different compartments and stuff. And Dorothy's the same way. She's very organized. And she puts all the stuff away neatly. Maddie's getting there. You know, he's doing the same type of thing, but Mumu's just everywhere. He'll go in the toy room. The two bigger kids will go in the toy room, and when they come out, everything's put back. When he comes out, everything's everywhere. He likes to open up, like we have this little seashell game, and it's got these little miniature conch shells, and there's 100 or so of them. You got to put them in this little board. He'll go in there if he finds that, and just dump it all over the floor. I mean, we were picking those up the other day, and he just laughs. So he's our little goofball, that's for sure. And I hope that straightens out before he gets too big, because it's going to land him in a lot of trouble. But we're having a nice mellow day. We got a little bit of a light breeze. It's very nice. I feel bad for the neighbor's locked down. He couldn't get his trainings done and all that kind of stuff. But You know, I don't know why the government is really pushing this so hard. You know, and now so many are asymptomatic. You just don't know. It was funny though. The one girl I talked to, she said, "I didn't even know I had it." And I said, "Well, how'd they find out?" "Well, she was around somebody who had it, so they said, come on in for testing." They asked her to. They didn't make her. They just asked her, and she didn't even know it. So we don't know how long she had it, but she was still locked up for 14 days. She could have been on her 9th day or 10th day for all we know, but they made her stay locked up for 14 days. Couldn't go to work or nothing like that. And it's like, man, you know, these poor people. I'm feeling so sorry. We got our dough coming in every month, and we're doing all right. But I feel really sorry for these people who are not allowed to go to work. You know, I mean, what are they supposed to do when the food runs out? The government can't give them any more food. They're saying on TV they're out of money. You know, and I remember when this first started, they came and brought us a couple cans of sardines, and then they brought us a little 5 kilo of rice, and then one time they brought a chicken. Okay, that was for over 5 months. There's 5 people here. Now we give it away. We didn't need it. We gave it to one fellow down the street and all them. But you know, there's families here. That's a meal. You know, that's a day or so. That's no you know, any length of time. So I don't know what they're doing. I heard they were supposed to get 8,000. I don't know anyone who got 8,000. The Bering guys and all these places higher up got that. And then by the time it got to the people, it was a couple cans of sardines is what we saw here, a little bag of sardines and stuff. So, but I don't know how these folks here are going to make it. You know, you guys in the United States, I'm telling you, it's starting to get really bad for a lot of people here. It's unbelievable. The small businesses are just getting smashed, just like in the United States. I saw a thing, a news report, that 55% of the businesses that had to close are completely closed now, will never open up again. You know, they're just done. So why is this being done? All I can say is they're doing it to smash these small businesses so that they can come back and pick them up for pennies on the dollar, these corporations and stuff. Because they're allowed to open up. You know, you can't go into a little mom and pop store because you're going to get the COVID, but you can go into Walmart, you know, and you can't go to church because you'll get the COVID, but yet all these gangbanger crazy BLM people are running all around, hundreds and hundreds of them all through the cities doing these protests, smashing everything, burning things, and they're letting them go. What the heck? This is a Marxist takeover, guys, of the United States, period. If you guys can't see that, and if you don't wake up in the country, then there's no helping anyone there. I mean, this is just ridiculous. This is a takeover, you know. I saw another report here from, I don't know if it was Next News Network, I think it was, that President Trump had already 25 attempts on his life. Now, he has his own private security that's catching this stuff, not just Secret Service, but you know, that's like, that was some report. I'd like to see a lot of the documentation on that to see how true that really is. But if that's the truth, my goodness, they are so after this guy to get him. And
can you borrow the glasses again?
No, we're going to be done. We're done with the video. But can you say rickshaw out? Okay. Rickshaw out. Well, this is where we're at there, and I'm going to go ahead and guys, and I'm going to say
rickshaw out.
Thank you, sweetheart.
Bye bye.